What I'm gonna do now with Mr. Slate is I'm going to have him fall into my hand like we've been working on. So I'm gonna pick my hand up, and he knows that when I pick my hand up, that means to come in towards the space where we work. And so if he's not coming, I'll add a little bit of pressure here, good. And again, he's really cranky today. You can see him, he's just not happy. He's actually been doing a lot better in general with all this kind of stuff, but today he is particularly cranky. Every time he kind of roots that head up, he's like, hey buddy, I don't feel good, stay out of my space. And so I want to convince him that it's okay, bud, I got you, you're gonna be fine. I'm gonna have him come forward into my hand, good. I lower my hand when he comes into it, good, there you go, good. There you go, what a gentleman, there, good. Good boy, yes sir. Good. Very good. And if you haven't been following Slate's progress, where I have him here is behind a half wall. When we first started working, he'd paw, he'd strike out, he'd lunge at you. And so I've done a lot of work behind this half wall with him in order to get him more relaxed and connected, but me being able to do it in a safe place, right? Where I'm not gonna compromise my safety. Really important when we're working with them to make sure that we help stay safe so that we don't end up getting hurt. Good, so I'm just gonna kind of soften him a little bit. You can see that cut there when he turns this direction, pretty gnarly. But man, they play so rough. If you've never seen horses rough play before, it's a sight to watch. I mean, these geldings, he's a stallion, but he's got 2 geldings by him, and the boys just play really rough. I mean, that's the term horseplay, right? They just play, they look like they're fighting. If you don't know horses, people will see them and say, oh my goodness, they're fighting. It's like, no, they're really just playing, and they play pretty rough here. So again, before I even start to work on that, I just want to make sure he's okay with me rubbing him and approaching him. And again, if you haven't been following him, when he first started, like when I tried to do stuff like this, he'd try to bite my hand off, he'd come at me, but he's doing so much better. There, good. Waiting for him to kind of soften and relax here. You know, horses, they don't really like, especially a wild or an unhandled horse, they don't like you touching their face, just like you wouldn't want someone going up and touching your face unless it's somebody that you trust, somebody that you love. Same thing with these horses, right? You know, so to be able to go up and just touch them on their face like that is a big deal, especially for a wild horse. They're gonna wanna preserve that. Like, hey, what are you doing touching my face? But he's doing really well there. And I'm just gonna look for him to just soften and relax a little bit here. Good boy. I like him opening up that spot for me because we're gonna have to work on that in a little bit. So I'm gonna see if I can get him to where I come on this side and get him to open up a little bit without retreating. Good boy.